All right. I was gonna make some talking points, but I think I'm just gonna show up and see what comes out. So I wanted to do a carnivore update. I am 12 days in, feeling really good, really easy, not difficult. It's been, I'm about in the 80-20 range, so feeling like I'm doing pretty good, like transitioning into it. And I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about why I'm doing it. So carnivore, what is it, first of all? Carnivore diet is when you eat meat. That's it. No vegetables. Like, none. I found a few people a little while back, back in October, I started doing it and found, just transitioning into it myself, that I found pretty awesome results. It is just eating meat, so you have to be really careful. Me as a nutritionist, I have some cognitive dissonance around not including plants in my diet because I went to a naturopathic school, and at the time my school was vegetarian. Like the whole school didn't serve any meat. It's Bastyr University. They were a vegetarian cafe. I'm very proud of being a vegetarian cafe. Since then, since I've graduated, they serve meat now, so that's changed. So some influence, some thought about meat and how healthy it is must have shifted their paradigm a little bit. But yeah, so it was kind of hard to wrap my mind around at first, but then I just kept seeing so many people online and just through chats and different people that I've been exposed to with lots of different lifestyle changes and stuff. I've been researching lifestyle and longevity for a while now because I've been doing it for my doctorate program. And so when I stumbled upon this, I was just seeing so many people saying this is as close to a miracle cure as they've ever found. And I'm specifically working with autoimmune issues and autoimmune populations and people that are struggling with various disease states and chronic illness. So that's my particular interest. That was my particular reason why I started it, because I have my own stuff going on and have my whole life. And what's incredible is how miraculous it really is. I have not had my blood work done. I'm probably going to get it done maybe at the end of this stint in March, but I didn't do it right prior, so that's something to take into consideration. I did buy a scale, even though I was kind of trying to go off of intuition. I thought maybe I'll just do a scale, and it has a bunch of different biometrics on it, so I might be posting that. I'm not really doing it for the numbers. I'm doing it more for... Hi! Come here. I'm doing it more for just gauging changes, mostly. Hi, this is Soleil, my baby's. You guys know her. Did you have a nice nap? I'm talking to the video, but there's gonna be people watching it, so you can say hi. You wanna say hi? Hello. You wanna pick your nose on camera? Say hello. Can you say hi to that? People will be watching. No. Okay, let's post nap time. So, yeah, anyway, first things that I'm noticing this time around, because I had been doing it since October, but I kind of fell off over the holiday season. What I've noticed is my skin started flaring really bad when I went away from it. And so I went back on it to control my skin, but we're in late winter here and my skin's still feeling really dry, and so I added UV therapy. So I'm using UVA and a little bit of UVB, high pressure tanning. I tried to do UVB straight away and it was just too strong for my skin, so I needed to kind of gradually bring myself back into that. And then I'm also using 20 minutes or max time on the red light therapy. And the red light therapy is magical. It really helps. So both of them combined really help my skin. The rashes that I've had on my neck, even the crepiness of my skin is totally changing. And all these wrinkles that I've had for so long, under my eyes and stuff, it's really helping kind of minimize those lines. And the dryness, get close. I had flakes like all through here, like all the time, and now it's just seems like it's been really, really healthy. So I just got off of my moon cycle, my period, and that usually is a time where I do much better with my skin, so we will see if it stays better, and into around ovulation is when my skin starts to flare again, so I'll keep you guys posted. That's in a few days now, another week or so. This part of my arm was just like, I'll post pictures, really, really rashy, and it's almost dry, almost gone now. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So I think the UV therapy is making a very, very big difference, and since we don't have a lot of light here in the Seattle area, then that's a big thing. Also, the carnivore diet has been very helpful in just curbing my appetite. I'm not hungry. I had gone out to pho with my daughter for lunch, and I had a few rice noodles in my broth with beef, and I've noticed that I got bloated right away. So I felt really tired afterwards. So I'm just not going to do that anymore. It's just kind of like more of an emphasis on that. Also, a lot of people are getting sick around me. Tons of people are getting sick. And I think not eating sugar and not eating carbohydrates is really helpful, especially during flu season, so that you're not depleting your system. I think sugar is a big culprit in causing illness. So, I mean, we already know that with the fallout from diabetes and other, issues around over-consuming too much carbohydrates. So I just have been upping my fats and eating a lot of meat. What am I eating? So I'm eating, last night we had bacon chips with a liver pate that I make out of chicken livers, bacon grease, and salt. And I just mix it in the high-speed blender, and I put it in the fridge to set up. And then we took bacon chips, which is basically this overdone bacon, and dip it and eat it. It was so good. It's like, watched a movie and felt really good.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. We can call it fish and chips. And it was good. Yeah, it was really great.
Chips is a cat.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. It's a show. This show. No, the other movie we were watching last night, the one with the singers. Remember? So yeah, and just getting kind of creative with my meals. I did eat eggs a couple times. I've been trying to actually get those out. I want to get off the caffeine. Caffeine is really not something that I want to be on. I just read a study that it decreases the oxygen to the brain by like 40%. And then you're wired, and then you're depleted. So it's kind of like, if I could get off that and get off those drugs, that would be another thing. So little bits at a time. I'm just taking it all in. I'm going to probably start working out here soon, because that needs some work. And I'm doing lunges. I do about 100 lunges a day. That's been awesome. But I'm going to start lifting some weights here to see the real change. Let me show them my abs. I want to show them like what's been happening. This is actually with being bloated. But you guys saw my pictures before, but this is my abs now. Like, they're pretty tight. I'm not really having to do a lot of exercise to keep them, and all this bloat went down. I have a little hernia down here that was really painful if I'm eating vegetables, and it seems to be good. So yeah, we're doing good. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will be probably writing up a plan if you guys are interested in doing something like this as like a cleanse. I call it like the ultimate elimination diet if you're really dealing with some super severe stuff. I mean, my skin's been doing pretty well with it, but I think that there's other lifestyle things that you can do around it as well. But just as far as curbing cravings, getting off the sugar, just really, think about, doing something, maybe not even this strong. Like, I really like the paleo idea. I like upping the fats. I like getting a moderate dose of protein in, and just see if there's any vegetables that are causing you any sensitivity, because there's a lot that have anti-nutrients and things in them that actually cause a lot of problems for people if you're super sensitive. So if you're not sensitive, lucky you. I wish I could eat all the things that I want to, but I can't. So it's nice to have something that's working so well. So yeah, give me a shout out, a DM, and let me know what you think. Okay, say bye.